12 hours ago updated 8 hours ago. Scroll staff share tweet email Reddit print share tweet email Reddit print Israel and Palestine by Scroll staff published 12 hours ago updated 8 hours ago. Saul Loeb AFP United States President Donald Trump on Wednesday formally recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, calling it a long overdue step to advance the peace process. Israel has called the decision historic, even as several countries, as well as the United Nations, the European Union and the Vatican, criticized the move. 8 of the 15 current members of the UN Security Council have called for an urgent meeting by the end of the week, the BBC reported. The US will also begin the process of moving its embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Trump's decision breaks away from years of policy and leaves room for uncertainty in West Asia. For decades, the US has held that the status of Jerusalem should be decided through negotiations between Israel and Palestine, which wants East Jerusalem as the capital of the future state. A majority of countries do not recognize Israel's claim to the whole of Jerusalem, where several Christian, Muslim and Jewish holy sites are located. Today, we finally acknowledge the obvious that Jerusalem is Israel's capital, the US president said. This is nothing more or less than a recognition of reality. It is also the right thing to do. It's something that has to be done. Trump said he was delivering on what previous presidents had made as a major campaign promise but failed to fulfill. I've judged this course of action to be in the best interests of the United States of America and the pursuit of peace between Israel and the Palestinians, he said, calling Jerusalem the heart of one of the most successful democracies in the world. Jerusalem is today, and must remain, a place where Jews pray at the Western Wall, where Christians walk the Stations of the Cross, and where Muslims worship at the Al-Aqsa Mosque, Trump said. I have determined that it is time to officially recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. I am also directing the State Department to begin preparation to move the American embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. pic.twitter.com IMO08M Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump December 6, 2017 This is a historic day. Jerusalem has been the capital of Israel for nearly 70 years. Jerusalem has been the focus of our hopes, our dreams, our prayers for 3 millennia. Jerusalem has been the capital of the Jewish people for 3,000 years. Thank you, at Real Donald Trump Israel United States pic.twitter.com Kipumpic, Benjamin Netanyahu at Netanyahu December 6, 2017 On Tuesday, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan had warned the US against formally recognizing Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. He said Turkey would cut ties with Israel if Trump made the announcement. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas called the announcement deplorable, and called Jerusalem the eternal capital of the state of Palestine. Saudi Arabia's King Salman said on Tuesday the move would constitute a flagrant provocation of Muslims all over the world. United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said it was a moment of great anxiety, and there was no alternative to the two-state solution in the region. Before the official announcement, employees of the U.S. government were advised to avoid Jerusalem's Old City and the West Bank until further notice. Security was stepped up at U.S. embassies across the world in anticipation of backlash. We welcome your comments at letters@scroll.in. Donald Trump Palestine Israel Jerusalem Sponsored content by published November 11, 2017 04:00 p.m. Share tweet email Reddit print Share tweet email Reddit print Carpe diem We are a part of the generation that truly knows how to live by those words. We understand the value of every day and believe that life should be lived in the moment. We fear nothing, except maybe the fear of missing out. We live for an adrenaline rush that keeps us young and makes us feel alive. And what makes this spirit more powerful is that it has captured our collective pulse and has created a refreshed way of life. Planning for the future has never been our forte. Our strength lies more in fueling our wanderlust and collecting memorable experiences. We love our independence, our freedom of expression and thrive on an ambition of pursuing many passions. How do we keep this spirit alive without letting the rigors of life weigh it down? Maybe it's time we take a break from seizing the day and pause to look ahead. Start by making a simple vision board and include all that you want your life to be. Do you dream of sailing across the world, of sharing your ideas through your own YouTube channel? Do you see yourself traveling the entire world as a blogger or starting your own cafe frequented by artists and musicians? Whatever life goals you put down on your vision board can be achieved with determination, passion and a little bit of planning. 5 years ago, IDFC Mutual Fund initiated the conversation on planning in advance for what you might need in the future through the movie, One Idiot. The protagonist of the movie, Bug's uncle, enlightened many young Indians about the importance of planning their lives and finances. Bug's uncle has returned to once again share his wisdom with the youth and provide a fresh perspective on life. The movie, Return of One Idiot, an Amoli Gupte film and an IDFCMF initiative, shows us how, if we don't pause for a moment and care to define our future, it'll lead us down a road none of us wants to visit. And while it's completely understandable something so far away is tough to think about now, it's something we shouldn't neglect either. Watch Bugs Bhargava give you his insights on life in the video below. Return of One Idiot, an Amoli Gupte film and an IDFCMF initiative, an IDFC Mutual Fund Investor Awareness Initiative. To know more on how to start a habit of saving and investing, and to learn how to plan your life, join the webinar here. This article was produced by the Scroll marketing team on behalf of IDFC Mutual Fund and not by the Scroll editorial team.